welcome. In this video, you will learn exactly how I created this flyer, this sport flyer or this sport or football design in Canva. I use Canva to create this design, and that is exactly what I want to show you in this video. Now, it is time to design. So, you go to your Canva. This is my Canva here. I just downloaded it because most of the time, because of some reasons, I use the website. So I will have to delete the app so that I can be able to use the website. So I just downloaded it again. So you go to your Canva app. So once you click on your Canva app, the next thing for you to do as usual is to create the size of your design. You click on the plus button to create the size of your design. So once you click on the plus button, the next thing you do is to click on what? Custom size. You click on this custom size here. So once you click on the custom size, you now input the size. Maybe I'm using 3000 by 3000. So I'll then click on what? Create new design. I'll click on create new design. So after clicking on create new design, so it will pop out the size of my design for me, and firstly, as usual as Canva does, it will pop out template for me to take some to get inspiration. But I'm not here to get inspiration because we are replicating my design. So the next thing we will have to do is to click on the element to create our background. So this was how I created my background. I click on this element here. So after clicking on the element, I then click on the search bar to search for a football background. I click on the search bar and I search for what did I even search for? I think it is what? Football background. Let's check it. Yes, football background. I searched for football background and I click on this see all here. This see all here, I click on it. So after clicking on it, I scroll up till I get the image I want. I hope I see the image. I hope so. So till I get the image I want. These are not the images I used. So I think I'll just go and get the image. So I search for what? Football. What did I even search for? Football match background. Or let me search for match background first. Match background. Let me search for it. No, not matcha. Match background. I cannot remember how exactly I searched for it. Or novelty match background. It was football background I searched for. Yes, it should be football background. So you firstly search for what? Football background. Don't let me waste your time. If I don't see it now, I'll then go and check my recent images to get it. So I think it should be here. Let me check it first. As I cannot see it here, then let me click on this photo here to get it. So it is not far. It will definitely be here. It is paining me as I cannot see it anymore. But this is what I will do. So you can just keep scrolling till you get any of your choice, the one that you fit even to design yours. Let me just go to my recent here. I cannot see the element. So I'll just click on this. The images I just used recently. I'll click on see all here to get all of them. We're clicking it till I get to. So this was the one I used. So it was this one that I used. It is even a pro image. So if you're not using Canva Pro, you cannot be able to use it. It is even a pro image. So the next thing I did, let me quickly even know information about the image. Okay. So I then do what? I then increase the size by clicking on using this to drag it to increase the size. So I increase it till it gets here. I increase it a little bit again. So I want the football to be at the middle. So that was what I want exactly. So now place the football at the middle. So I think it is where I want the football to be now. The next thing you now do is what? Is to click on the element again to get a shape. Click on this element again. So once you click on the element again, go back. So you will already see a shape here. And if you do not see any shape here, you can just click on the search bar to get shapes. You then search for shape till you get this square shape. So once you get the shape, click back. So once you get the shape, just do it like this. Firstly, change the color to white. So after doing that, increase the size of the shape a little bit till it gets here like this. So firstly, this is how the image is. So and I went to what? Firstly to what? Flitter, just to edit the background image. I went to flitter here. Once I get to the flitter, I change it from none, no natural to what? To first square. This first square, I click on it, it has changed. Then I now moved. We are talking about the background now. I now move to what? Adjust here. So once I get to adjust, I then click till you get to what? Bright here. This is brightness. So once you get to this brightness, you then increase it a little bit. Increase it not too much. Increase it. Yes, to look like this. Then to contrast to go to contrast to increase it a little bit, and I think it is okay like this. The next thing you now do is what? Is to that the background I want to use here is black. The text I want to input here are text that I'm not placing on shape, because assuming I'm placing them on shape, I'll not have to do what I want to do now. So I want to place this text now. No. So the next thing you do, rather, don't let me even say that. The next thing you do is to click on what? Your element here. This element here. Click on the element. So after clicking on the element, now search for white blur. On the search bar, search for what? White blur. So after searching for white blur, you then click on what? This one. You can see this one here like a gradient. It is like a gradient. It is even a gradient. Don't let me say like a gradient. This, you now click on it. So once you click on it, you will now what? Turn it upside down. You turn it like this. Do it carefully. Turn it till it gets like this. Then increase the size. Increase the size till you are able to place it what? Till you are able to place it like this. So after doing that, duplicate it again. Keep up duplicating it. After duplicating, you can just place it a little bit down here. Duplicate it again, place it a little bit down here. Duplicate it again, place it a little bit down here. So I think it is now perfectly okay now. So, or even it is just too much. It is just too much for me. So I think it is okay like this. So the next thing you will now do is to input your text. So I have the logo or something like that here, because I don't have it here already. So let me just input anything. So maybe I'm using the sport tournament arena. So assuming I'm using a green color for them, I'll just click on them to use to use green color, a dark green color. So how you change my font? You change your font to any font of your choice. It is a logo that was there, so that was why you just doing like this here. Please, this network will be good for us. So you can just reduce the size a little bit, and then place it here. So you then place it at center. So the next thing you will have to do is to click on the element. Click on this element here. So once you click on the element, create another bring out another shape. So we have a shape here already. This shape here, click on the shape. So once you click on the shape, so after clicking on the shape, you can just go to this style here. this style there. So once you get to the style, you can just, it is a sharp edges. You can just change it from being sharp edges to having a corner or round edges. So after doing that, change the color to white. Do it like this, and place it like this. And see, place it like this. Duplicate it again and place it here like this. So I think that was how I did it. Let me check it again. Oh, what's wrong? Okay, so novelty match. Firstly, let us input our novelty match. Click on what? On this text here. Click on this text. So after clicking on the text, click on add a heading. After clicking on add a heading, click on the novelty match or novelty match. Click on it again, go to font here and click on what? Avlock. I use Avlock bold here. Increase the size a little bit, change the color to blue. I use blue color in this design. Yes, this was the color. Let me bring this one down here. Let me now reduce the line spacing. Click on this spacing here. After clicking on the spacing, line spacing, reduce it a little bit. So now increase the size a little bit. Now place it, position at center. So the next thing you will do is reduce the size of this one a little bit here. Okay, I think it is okay like this. No, this one is too much. Yes. Duplicate this one and place this one here. So you now input maybe time. Time 10 o'clock a.m. and it go to your font. After going to your font, click on Avlock bold. So after using Avlock bold, the next thing for you to do is to place it here and make sure it's pop out this line, straight line and the horizontal line. You can see for you to know now it is now balanced. So now go to your, I think I'm not using this color. Okay, I think this is the color I used. So I use black and white. So if I want to use, like if I want to change the time color to another color, there is how I do it. There is how I do that. So I will have to go to the website to do that. I cannot do it using the app. So because of using the app, you are going to leave it like that. So duplicate it again to use it to create the venue. So now click on what? Edit. Clicking on edit, click on venue, and click on what? School field. So reduce the size a little bit and place it here till it's balanced. So you can see how what it is now balanced to here. So the next thing for you to do is to input the contact, everything like that. You just click on what? On this text here. Click on this text or click on this one already. Click on this one, duplicate it by clicking on what? On the duplicate here. So after clicking on the duplicate, click on what? Click on edit here. You then click on this edit. So once you click on the edit, you now input the text. Maybe it is what? Contact us, or for more enquiries, contact 08061269206, 09023456789. Click on it again. 08123264459. So after doing that, you now pick up the text, go to your font to change it to your choice of font, or if you want to use the one I use, assuming you are replicating this, just go to Montserrat and change it to maybe bold. So the next thing you do is what? Reduce the size. So place it like this. Go to position here. So once you get to position, go to align here. Click on align here. So once you get to align, now play it is already at center. So Canva will even help you position it. So if you will just be using that thing that we used to drag, this dragging icon, you just be dragging. As you're dragging it, Canva will help you position it to how you want it to be. You can see what now. Let me just adjust this one a little bit. Let me group them together. Go to what I went to what more. You click on this more here. Once you click on more, click on select multiple, click on the venue tool. So now use this arrow to drag the two to where you want them to be. So I want to drag them to be here. Just place it like this. I think this is okay. So now we are done designing. The next thing for you to do is to download your design. So just click on download here, download it. Just click on download. It is downloading. So let us wait till it finish downloading. So we are done downloading it. Now it is time to design.